What's up, Cyrus? What's happening, man? What's cracking? What's Gucci? What's Gucci? Nah, I didn't watch the draft last night, man. I didn't even know the draft was last night. I seen some shit on Twitter, though. I'm at the point, man, where I don't even know if I like sports anymore. I watched that Chicago Bulls documentary, though. Redskins got Chase Young, though, so that's good. I would have liked to get a quarterback, but whatever. They're going to see what Haskins going to do, because none of that shit matters. It don't matter. They say they got a good defensive line now. It don't matter if you ain't got no corners that can take advantage of it. It don't matter if you don't have a quarterback. I don't like Haskins, man. I'm not a fan. I think he's gonna be a bum. I think he is a bum, and I think he's gonna stay a bum. Plus, he's a head case. I think he is a bum, and he's gonna stay a bum. Plus, he's a head case. Yeah, LF. I ain't big on Haskins, man. He's only been in the league 1 year. Yeah, but you can tell. It don't take that long no more. These guys, it don't take that long. You can tell right away. All that stuff in the past, it take 4 or 5 years. Nah, you can tell right away. They running college offenses in the league. All the sets and the plays they running in the league are college plays now. They running spread offenses. They running all that shit. They running read pass options. Everything in the league except for like the Patriots is a college offense. He don't have it. Sorry. Somebody give me a city, man. Let's get this started, man. Give me a city, man. 90 News, Rock Nation News. You can choose. Yeah, they go, man. These kids, it's different than back in the day, where you was doing the option, you was running the option in college, then you got to come in and run a pro style set. The offenses back in the day was completely different in college and in the NFL. Now they the same. He don't got it, man. He don't have it. He lead-footed. He not smart. He coming in his second year with a new offense. What's up, Skip Rock? Your man coming into his second year with a new offense. He already on his second coordinator. He not gonna listen. How much you want to bet the boy Allen starts this year? I guarantee you, the boy Allen is going to start this year. The quarterback from Carolina that they got from Carolina, he's going to be the starter this year. I guarantee you that. What's up, Quasi? Oh, you sent me a cash? How did you send it, bro? Did you send it via how'd you send it, Quasi? Via PayPal or Cash App? I'll check in a minute. PayPal? Alright. I'm gonna check in a minute. Hold on. Don't miss us.
officer shot a 27-year-old man right in the middle of a bus terminal. The scene unfolding at the Greyhound bus station along John Young Parkway. This one's between the 408 and Colonial. News 6's Troy Campbell spoke to the police chief about what happened.
Chief Orlando Rolone says when his officers responded here to the Greyhound station, it was filled with people. They say the man had a knife, which resulted in his lieutenant firing his weapon.
At one point, an officer discharged his weapon.
Sky 6 showing the scene from the air on the 500 block of North John Young Parkway. Orlando Police Chief Orlando Rolone saying at about 5:30 p.m. Thursday, a security guard and a witness called into 911, saying a man was harming himself with a knife.
At some point, he was actually moving around. Of course, as you know,
Salute. What's up, Becky? How many of y'all ever been to a Greyhound station? Greyhound stations are fucking havens for weirdos and transients and just all manner of fucking, I don't know what you would call it. Greyhound stations they just attract the dregs of society.
Bus terminal is very, very busy. As the officers were doing their best to try to get him to drop the weapon, he did not. He started running towards the terminal.
Chief Rolone says one of the 3 officers on scene fired his weapon at the man, hitting him after police say he put others in danger.
The initial take that we have from this is that, in fact, they were in fear that he was going to hurt others, not just himself, especially in a bus terminal that is very busy.
Chief Rolone saying, despite the heightened health risks during the coronavirus pandemic, his officers are still on the streets.
They may not have the chance to put on a face mask. They may not have a chance to put on gloves. They have to act quickly for the benefit of our citizens.
Chief Rolone also says this Greyhound terminal has what he calls great security, saying his officers are only called here for severe situations. Investigators say the man is expected to survive. No one else was harmed. In Orlando, Troy Campbell, Getting Results, News 6.
Hey, that Greyhound in D.C., boy, that joint used to be fucking something ill. You go around there now, the Greyhound, I think they tore it down, but it's like a homeless encampment over there. It's a bunch of tents. You know them underpasses? You know where the metro train and the Amtrak train goes over? Them little underpasses right there on the side of the Greyhound, where the Greyhound train terminal used to be at? All tents lined up under there, like literally tent communities. Let me see if we got some. Let me see, check these donations. All tent communities under there. Yeah, Union Station. Yeah, not far from Union Station, down the street. Let's see. All right. This you right here, bro? Okay. Salute, Quasi. Salute, Quasi. I got you. I got you, bro. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. I got you. I want to show y'all something right quick, man. I've been waiting to show y'all this, man. I've been wanting to show y'all this for a minute, man. I want to show y'all something, man, right quick, man. This was yesterday in D.C., y'all.
It ends with a woman and a security guard both getting pepper sprayed. ABC 7 DC Bureau Chief Sam Ford live now with details on how this played out. And Sam, it all started with somebody, not wearing a mask?
Well, that was involved, Jonathan, but the person with the mask was very insistent on not having other people on the elevator with her. We are in front of the Walmart near downtown D.C. on 8th Street Northwest. And this thing says a whole lot about anger and fear in a time of coronavirus.
There
There were a lot of shoppers with baskets trying to get on the elevator to leave Walmart Monday when a woman with no mask got on first and tried to close the doors.
She talking about some social distancing, 6 feet, but she was real serious with it though.
Dominic Gamble had his cell phone out.
The other ladies, they stood up and they was like, nah, we ain't going like that. You gonna let us on this elevator.
When another shopper pulled her cart on anyway, pepper spray in the face. The woman was in agony. Social.
This woman said she didn't have on, the woman didn't have on no mask. You gotta have a mask to go in any store in DC. She didn't have on a mask. She gets on the elevator. Other people want to get on the elevator too. She says she don't want anybody else to get on the elevator with her. She want to be on the elevator by herself. Another woman tries to get on the elevator and she instantly gets sprayed in the face with mace. This is DC for you, man. They be wildin', man.
On some social distancing, 6 feet, but she was real serious with it though.
Dominic Gamble had his cell phone out.
The other ladies, they stood up and they was like, nah, we ain't going like that. You gonna let us on this elevator.
When another shopper pulled her cart on anyway, pepper spray in the face. The woman was in agony. Social distancing? Physician Lucy McBride says many of her patients are in what she calls fight or flight mode too.
This is a crisis, not only of physical health, but of our mental health. And it's more specifically a trauma. It's a collective trauma. All of us, whether you have coronavirus or not, are feeling loss and vulnerability and fear.
Police came and questioned everybody, reviewed video, and the report says confiscated Sabre pepper spray.
She ain't had no mask on though.
So, the police came, took the lady's pepper spray. But watch this though. Watch this though. The police, this woman sprayed a woman with mace because she tried to get on the elevator with her.
I didn't even let her in there. She wasn't even supposed to be in there. She made some people.
And despite this episode, the victim declined treatment when the ambulance arrived.
God, just try not to hurt no.
The BT-1000 right there, that's going crazy. She declined treatment. She got sprayed right in the face with Sabre pepper spray, and she declined treatment when the ambulance came.
With this virus going on, just stay in the house.
So lots of tension, angry, anxious people. By the way, the police came. They did not arrest the woman with the pepper spray. In fact, she has not even been charged.
So the woman with the woman who pepper sprayed the other woman didn't even get charged. All they did was take her pepper spray. The other woman who got pepper sprayed didn't want any medical attention from the ambulance. Of course he wants to laugh. If you a news reporter in DC, man, these people the funniest, man. These some wild motherfuckers, man. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you, man. These some wild motherfuckers. Yeah, cuz narrating this shit. He funny as shit. He like, she serious. She was real serious with it though.
Had no mask on though. I didn't even let her in there. She wasn't even supposed to be in there. She made some people.
And despite this episode, the victim declined treatment when the ambulance arrived.
God, just try not to hurt nobody with this virus going on. Just stay in the house.
So lots of tension, angry, anxious people. By the way, the police came. They did not arrest the woman with the pepper spray. In fact, she has not even been charged. Reporting from Northwest Washington, I'm Sam Ford, ABC 7 News.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm telling you, man, it's some wild people out here. It's some wild people out here. I think I saved something else that I wanted y'all to see. I'm like, oh shit. This one. I used to catch this bus every day. This a typical day on the X2. What's up, Eric?
Don't learn from me, I'm telling you. I'm a thorough ass bitch. Don't follow out my lead. Don't do what I do. What was it? I don't believe in that. I got nieces and nephews. I beat the shit out and they do this. But they not me. Like right now. You like the show? I'm not done. I just got started. It's a whole life at Minnesota. It's about 2 minutes. Let me go live. Oh, y'all shouldn't hold me like that. We know the police at the station. I don't care what they gonna do to me. I got to sit down, baby girl. I need work that shit. Just sit down. I go cop on that bitch head, her forehead. I don't do that shit. Just sit down. That shit was all fun and games. That first one off. Sit down there. Some real shit. They can't lock me up. This is the thing. This is the thing. 12 can't do shit with me because I ain't touched the bitch. Freedom of speech. Well, for real. I can do what the fuck I want. I didn't break shit. I can do what the fuck I want. What's she gonna do? What they gonna do? It took 6 cops to put me in the car. It takes 6 of them to put me in the car. They gotta catch me. It's gonna take like 24 bitches. And like 6 niggas. You ain't depending on if they're strong enough. I just came home from jail on the 23rd. Only thing I'm doing is a day. I ain't no coming to work. I'm not dumb. I run them people. You see how I don't motherfucking Spider-Man this motherfucker? I went in the motherfucking car with my cuff behind my back, came out with them on front. They can't tell me I'm a fucking mother. What time you get off? You want to go to the club? I never been to a club a day in my life. I'm trying to get lit. That's all right there. That's a gay club. I'm trying to good thing I just got my hair did, because when I was looking like a crackhead the other day, so I can shake my ass all I want to. I shake it on the car too. I'm trying to hit one of them. I need the government checks. What they do? They go over there. Scared of fed. You want me fed? Cause them bitches, they gon' stop shit.
Dude, this is these people in DC. It's a lot of good people in DC, man. But motherfuckers here, they don't have no cut cards. This is normal behavior. This is normal behavior. This ain't, seeing something like this is not like out the blue. They don't have no problem. They don't have very little self-awareness. You see her climb up. You see her climb up on the. Now she climbing up on the thing.
Sheesh, let me get the fuck up off here. Let me get the fuck up off here. Minnesota has some shenanigans. Only in Southeast, baby. Only in Southeast, baby. Sheesh, bitch about to go to jail shaking her ass for the motherfucking people. Hanging on that bitch like a goddamn monkey. Lord Jesus, bless these babies. Bless these children. Don't know what the fuck to do with themselves.
That's normal behavior, man. That's normal behavior, man. That's normal behavior, man. You see, you likely to see that. Let's see this one. You likely to see that anytime. So, Ivy City shooting suspect is sought by D.C. police. Video. Assault with a dangerous weapon, a gun. These masks, look at them, they got on masks. Damn. Ain't that a motherfucker? Let me see what else we got in the queue. Everybody hit the like button as you come in, man. Let's see what we got here. Orlando man charged with spitting at police claiming coronavirus. This happened in Philly a couple weeks ago. I did this video and I didn't upload it yet. A Florida man spit at police officers and told them he had the new coronavirus as they arrested him for shoplifting at a convenience store. Christopher Abad. Christopher Abad. You knew he was going to... That dude's name is Abad. Christopher Abad. A bad person. Christopher is a bad person. 26 was arrested Monday night at an Orlando 7-Eleven and charged with theft, assault, battery on a law enforcement officer, and assault on a law enforcement officer, according to Orlando police arrests. Abad coughed on and tried to kick an officer who attempted to handcuff him, police said. Once secured, Abad spit on the officer and tried to spit on other officers. The report said Abad also threatened to shoot a store employee who confronted him. Police haven't confirmed whether Abad was tested for the coronavirus after his arrest. Abad is being held on $3,600 bond, the Orlando Sentinel reported. So basically, earlier this month, federal prosecutors charged Jamal Curry, 31, of St. Petersburg, with perpetrating a biological weapons hoax after police said he coughed on an officer during a domestic violence arrest and claimed he had COVID-19. Curry later tested negative for the virus. So this guy probably gonna get charged with the same thing. I think that's fair. I think if you fucking coughing on cops and shit and spitting on them during this time, you should get prosecuted to the maximum extent of the law. I think that's only right. Whatever the most shit they can charge you with. I'm talking about whatever the stiffest penalty, the steepest penalty they can charge you with is what I think you should get. The stiffest, what's up, Black Introvert? The stiffest penalty they can charge you with is what you should get if you spit on an officer right now. These officers out here putting their life on the line and shit, and you out here spitting on them. Talk about you got coronavirus. Harvard law professor believes homeschooling can be dangerous because it gives parents authoritarian control over their children. Oh, God. Oh, God. I don't even want to fucking read that, man. Fuck that. Give me a city, somebody. Give me a city, somebody. Nightly news with Ak Nation News. You can choose the only interactive news program on YouTube. Give me a city, somebody. Let's see this one. This dude said... Yeah, I hate liberals, man. God, I hate them. But you know, whatever. So this kid made a this one thing niggas good for, jokes. Damn, smash. Smiggity smash. Smiggity smash. Mods, post the link. Thanks, man.
People are getting through the pandemic any way they can.
Man.
Some have picked up art, baking, photography, and others are all about making videos on their phone. I caught up with an Orlando comedian who's making quarantine parodies, and people are loving it.
With so much drama in the CDC, it's kinda hard being PORED.
Snoop Dogg made that beat famous in '93, but Orlando comedian Chris Renoir is making it go viral now.
Ever since I got into college, I've had a lot of co-workers and classmates tell me, "Hey man, you sound like a rapper I know." And I'm like, "Let me get Snoop Dogg. I've heard it a lot." I don't hear it myself, but everybody seems to think that I sound like him, so I was like, this is the perfect time to make a video using his voice.
The parody video has been retweeted more than 12,000 times. Twitter users spending more time at home, clearly related to the verses.
So put on your shoes, open the door. But what? We on lockdown now.
It was surreal to see all those people that enjoyed it, genuinely enjoyed it and shared it, and seeing all the comments and the messages that I've gotten of all the people that are going through the same thing and thought it was hilarious. It just it warmed my heart to see that.
It's been a big year for Chris before COVID-19. He kicked off 2020 hosting Tony Rock's New Year's Eve performances at Orlando Improv. During the pandemic, he's been fighting boredom, writing lyrics, and practicing the dance moves with his brother. But he does some mean impressions, too.
It's your man, JC. I'm Beyonce. I love her. Blue Ivy, my daughter.
Skill first showcased at school talent shows at age 14. Who knows where it could take him from here? What's the dream job?
Well, one dream job I have is Saturday Night Live. That's one of my favorite shows of all time. And I love sketch comedy, so if I could be on that show, that I could live peacefully knowing that I'm on a show where so many greats have been on, Eddie Murphy, Will Ferrell, Jimmy Fallon, and that would be a dream of mine.
I don't like 2020, I don't like.
The world is certainly watching.
He seemed like a good kid. He seemed like a nice kid, man. Salute to that kid, man. He don't seem like a fucking idiot or knucklehead. Salute to him, man. Speaks well. That kid speaks well. He speaks in complete sentences. He completes thoughts. Not a lot of you know what I'm saying? He wasn't trying to act like he was some fucking tough guy or some shit. Niggas always try to act like they tough guys and shit. The only tough guys in the history of the world that's being oppressed. Only tough guy niggas, the only tough guys in the history of the world is being oppressed. Never before in the world has there ever been a group of tough guys that have been oppressed and microaggressed. Mass incarcerated. Disproportionately disparity. But you the toughest motherfucker in the world. So I give him credit for not going on there acting like a fucking tough guy and shit. This is every day in Phoenix. It's them roads in Phoenix is dangerous, bro. This dude had a blood alcohol level. Every time we go to Phoenix, all you see is this. This is like the most common story in Phoenix. One of these motherfuckers with a blood alcohol level like 50 times the legal limit, killing somebody. That's all you see in Phoenix. Yeah, don't worry, man. You go to Georgia, go down to Georgia, you'll be able to microaggress a lot of people, man. If you looking for somebody to microaggress, go down to Georgia. They opening Georgia back up. Look at this crew. What the fuck was they doing together? Look at these motherfuckers. Tempe men accused of armed robbery and kidnapping. What the fuck was these three dudes doing together, man? I guess it ain't a lot of brothers in Tempe. You gotta hang with white boys and shit. You gotta hang with white boys. It ain't a lot of brothers down there. Oh my God. Right, these look like fucking a fucking lineup out of a fucking movie and shit. Cause you know they can't in the movie or the commercials they can't make the criminals black. This look like a lineup in a movie. We're looking for three suspects. Let's see. 3 Tempe men are accused of robbery and kidnapping after they allegedly threatened a woman over a lost cell phone. Okay, it makes sense now. These motherfuckers ain't look like they should have been together. Brock Nelson, Ethan McGuire, and Kendall Smith. According to court records, the woman told police she found a lost phone and that it got a call from an unknown man. So the woman finds a phone, someone calls the phone. The man reportedly told the victim he knew the owner of the phone and they would call her back to make arrangements to retrieve the phone. Okay, so like, what could have gone wrong? Some guy lost his phone. This broad picks it up. Someone calls. She answers. They set up a place to pick up the phone. Sounds pretty simple. Instead, the woman said she received a threatening text message and 3 men in an SUV pulled up in front of her house. One of the men allegedly pointed a handgun at the victim, demanding she give him back his iPhone, as well as her cell phone and money. She was dragged into the SUV. In the process, she dropped the phone and the men grabbed it and drove off. Police called the cell phone number and located the men, who have been identified as 23-year-old Kendall Smith, 22-year-old Ethan McGuire, and 22-year-old Brock Nelson. It was unclear Wednesday if any of the men have a lawyer yet. Why, man? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Like, these motherfuckers dumb as shit. These some dumb... And white people supposed to have high IQs. White people supposed to have high IQs. You done called the woman. You done showed up at her house. You don't know if she got security cameras. And you kidnapped her. These must be some of the white people that don't have high IQs, right? These are the low IQ white people, right? I heard white people have high IQs. The standard of intelligence. White people are the standard of intelligence. White men are the standard of intelligence. White women are the standard of beauty. Oh, man. Oh, my God. It ain't no fucking meth. Y'all go with that shit. Every time a white person's stupid, if a white person do some dumb shit, it's meth. If a nigga do some dumb shit, it's fucking genetics and shit. Impulse control and shit. Genes. It's African genes made them do it. A white person do some stupid shit, is meth. These motherfuckers ain't on no fucking meth. These white boys is fucking riding around in SUVs and got iPhones, man. Who you know, what meth head you know riding around an SUV with an iPhone? These are some dumbass white boys. Some retard, dumbass, young ass white boys hanging with a nigga. These motherfuckers ain't on no fucking meth. These is some wannabe thugs, man. Naughty News with Rock Nation News. You can choose the only interactive news program on YouTube. Support the channel via PayPal or Cash App. Dateline, Phoenix. Wow. A mother and a son are charged after a father is beaten with a bat. After father is stabbed and beaten with a bat. Mother and son charged after father stabbed and beaten with a bat. Two family members in Prescott Valley are facing a number of charges in connection with a domestic violence incident. Okay. Salute, LF. Salute for the donation, man. Appreciate you, bro. Listen. I don't know if this guy seems like a nice guy. But when you get beat when you get beat with a bat and stabbed, let's see what they did with the mother, man. Let's see what they did to the mom. Mom probably got off scot-free. All you gotta do is say the dude started it. This looks like a nice guy, man. Even though you can never tell with these motherfuckers. These Latinos, man, you could never tell. They look like a nice guy. They get a drink in them. They turn to Satan. Officers were notified by staff at Yavapai Regional Medical Center of a woman who showed up at ER looking for her father. The woman was told her father was not there, and she reported he was possibly stabbed. Officers were then dispatched to the home near Navajo Drive and Ranger Road. When they arrived, they made contact with the alleged victim's adult son, identified as Christopher Bell. Officers attempted... the fuck? I'm trying to see what the fuck happened to this guy. Yeah, you can never tell with them Latinos. I've been around and they'll be a nice guy. They'll be the sweetest guy in the world. You open a beer around them and the vapors, and they sniff the vapors, and they turn into a fucking asshole. You fucking put some hand sanitizer on your hands. Them motherfuckers, so the alcohol hit them so quick. If you give them motherfuckers some hand sanitizer, they gonna start stumbling around talking about, so you wanna fight? Okay, so the son, they made contact with the adult son. Officers attempted to detain him in the yard when his mother, identified as Rena Bell, ran from the house and towards the officers. Authorities say she struck two officers as they tried to restrain her. The officers were not hurt. Both Rena and Christopher were taken into custody. During the investigation, police determined Christopher and his father got into an argument over Christopher calling his mother a vulgar name. Christopher allegedly grabbed a knife, at which point his father grabbed a baseball bat. Police say the father was stabbed in the chest and fell to the ground. That's when police say Rena grabbed the bat and allegedly hit her husband in the back of the head. The father was treated for his injuries. His current condition is unclear. Christopher Bell, the son, is charged with 1 count of aggravated assault causing serious bodily injury and 1 count of disorderly conduct per domestic violence. Rena Bell is charged with 1 count of aggravated assault with a dangerous instrument and 2 counts of aggravated assault on law enforcement. Wow. It's a pretty rough family there, man. Whew. Give me another city, man. Nightly News with Rock Nation News. You can choose the only interactive news program on YouTube. You said Latinos can't handle alcohol. Yeah, fuck no. Man, listen. I worked in this town called Langley Park. It's out here in It's out here in Maryland, PG County, Langley Park. I worked out there as a security guard. It was at a little strip mall. It was an outdoor mall. I just had to patrol the little outdoor mall every hour. I had to patrol it. Most of the time I sat in my desk or sat in the patrol car. And there was a club in there. And man, these little Latinos be like 5'1" and be ready to fight. I'm 6'3". I was about 220 then. Back then I was about 220. So I'm 6'3", 2 something back then. And these little Latino dudes would try to fight me, and they'd be 5'1". 5'1", 130 pounds, 140 pounds. And they'd be trying to fight you. Drunk as a motherfucker. Like literally, really trying to fight you. Chicago. Chicago. Niggago. Niggago. Niggago killer noise.
Breaking overnight, a 5-year-old boy is in good condition after accidentally shooting himself with a gun he found in his father's pants pocket. This happened just after midnight at the child's home at 62nd and Drexel while his parents were sleeping. Chicago police say the father drove off after his son shot himself but was eventually taken into custody. Investigators say he... Just after midnight at the child's home at 62nd and Drexel while his parents were sleeping. Chicago...
The father drives off. Listen to this. The little boy finds a gun in his dad's pocket while his parents are asleep. What the fuck is a 5-year-old doing up while the parents are asleep? Goddamn baby kids. Baby kids. This little 5-year-old up in the middle of the night while his parents sleep. Going through his father's clothes, going through his father's pockets. Found a gun and shot himself. How many of y'all believe that's what happened? Who believe that's what happened? Hit one. A little 5-year-old was up while his parents were asleep. Found a gun in his father's pocket and shot himself with it. Who believe that's what really happened? Hit one if you believe that's what really happened. Yeah, I ain't got shit. I still don't go in my mother's purse. I never went in my mother's purse. Can you give me something out your purse? Nope. I bring you your purse. I don't go in my wife's purse, none of that shit. I just, here. Going, the 5-year-old up just roaming around the house, and them guns, them triggers on them guns is not... First of all, he has to point the gun at himself and be able to squeeze it with his thumbs. So basically, he got to pull the trigger with his thumbs while the gun is facing him. And them guns be heavy as shit. Them guns ain't no fuck. Them guns, the trigger is not that easy to pull, and them guns be heavy as shit. This don't sound right at all to me. I'm not talking about no conspiracy. I'm talking about lies. See, it's different with me. I ain't talking about the fucking Illuminati did and the government made. Nah, I'm talking about this nigga lying. There's a difference. Them other channels, they'll try to tell you George Bush has something to do with this shit. Or the skull and crossbones has something to do with it. I'm saying that this nigga lying.
Breaking overnight, a 5-year-old boy is in good condition after accidentally shooting.
Hold on. Let me see something. I don't know why the fuck they just zapped that.
is the start of Ramadan for many Muslims, but many places of worship are closed because of COVID-19, so some are finding ways to still feel close during...
The fuck? Fuck just happened? The fuck? Ain't no fucking way. Yeah, he shot that kid. Ain't no fuck. This story just sound everything. And then, so your son accidentally shoot himself and you drive off. You got a 5-year-old laying there with a gunshot wound, and first thing you think to do is drive off and leave the boy right there.
Overnight, a 5-year-old boy is in good condition after accidentally shooting himself with a gun he found in his father's pants pocket. This happened just after midnight at the child's home at 62nd and Drexel, while his parents... Breaking overnight, a 5-year-old boy is in good condition after accidentally shooting himself with a gun he found in his father's pants pocket. This happened just after midnight at the child's home at 62nd and Drexel, while his parents were sleeping. Chicago police say the father...
Oh my God. Why the fuck do it keep doing that? Jesus Christ. This Ramadan, yeah, I ain't know Ramadan was this early. I thought Ramadan was in the summertime. Those to show how much I know. I should have swore Ramadan was in the summertime. It used to be funny when I used to have jobs and shit and work and motherfuckers would be like, man, it's Ramadan, man. Motherfuckers, fake ass black Muslims. Ain't nobody worse than them fake ass black Muslims. Do Ramadan for like half a day. They come in the first day of Ramadan, they come in, yeah, man, it's Ramadan, man. I can't eat nothing till sundown, man. Lunchtime come around, where y'all going to lunch at? Can y'all give me, I'm going to give you some money, pick me up something. Niggas be the fakest motherfuckers. Nigga, Lent, all that shit. Lent, Ramadan, them blacks be fucking full of shit with that shit. Nigga don't last 2 days on Ramadan. A nigga ain't lasted 2 days before like you could eat. I mean, they said you ain't supposed to eat till sundown, but you could eat something light. Like you eat fish, you just can't eat meat. Or like you could eat something light. Good Friday, yeah, niggas ain't shit. I've been around niggas all my life. Nigga ain't lasting 1 day off Ramadan. And they be the main ones talking about it. Ramadan. You see the Arabs, Arabs keep their mouth shut. They just do it. The Arab Muslims, they just do the shit. Nigga gotta fucking be on a bullhorn talking about it's Ramadan, y'all. I'm Muslim, y'all. Two days later, this nigga eating a fucking breakfast McMuffin from fucking McDonald's and shit. And slurping down a big gulp. I don't think they want us to find out what happened to this little boy. Yeah, so the father fled the scene. After the little boy went in his pocket while they were asleep and found his gun and shot himself with it, the father fled the scene. The father admitted to panicking and running outside to discard the gun. Charges against the father are pending. It's not known if he had a valid FOID card or was a concealed carry permit holder. If that nigga was a concealed carry permit holder, he wouldn't have ran and left his fucking son shot up like right there. Any father with a fucking, if your son shoot himself and you got a concealed carry license, first thing you gonna do is fucking render first aid to your child. A nigga with no concealed carry license and his little 5-year-old son shoot himself, allegedly, that nigga haul ass. Sorry, son. Sorry, son. I love you, but you know, I'm on probation, man. You don't want daddy to get locked up, right? Put your little finger in the hole. Take your little finger and put it in the bullet hole. Mommy gonna call the ambulance. I'm out. Love you. You know that nigga got warrants. 9 out of 10 niggas got warrants. 9 out of 10 niggas got warrants. Niggas be forgetting court dates and shit. Niggas, a lot of times niggas don't even know they got warrants. Nigga forgot to go to court. Nine out of 10 niggas got warrants or on probation or parole. One of them three. They on probation, they on parole, or they got a warrant. 9 out of 10 niggas. So this nigga, his little son allegedly shot himself with a gun. And that nigga said, fuck that shit. That nigga hauled ass. I show y'all niggas ain't shit. That nigga hauled ass. Left his son right there. That nigga, man. That nigga wild, man. Nine out of 10 niggas got warrants, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Why everybody that died coronavirus gotta be black? God damn it. Every fucking time you see somebody died of coronavirus, a nigga. And you be supposed to be kings and shit. Who really got the struggle genes? I keep hearing about white people got struggle genes. And white and black people.
Hi, I'm Ashley from First Alert. You're home, so take the time to review key safety steps to help protect your family. Start by installing smoke and carbon monoxide alarms on every level and in each bedroom. Did you know the #1 cause of fires in the U.S. is unattended cooking? Make sure you have a fire extinguisher within reach. Talk to your whole family about the dangers of fire and carbon monoxide. Have an escape plan and practice it at least twice a year.
Brought to you by First Alert. Find a wide selection of First Alert products at your local Lowe's.
Alan, tonight a full-day hearing in federal court in Chicago has just wrapped up. On one side, you had attorneys representing some detainees at the county jail, civil rights attorneys. They were squared off against Cook County attorneys representing the Sheriff Tom Dart, who supervises the jail operation.
I don't want this agony on anyone because this will haunt me for the rest of my life.
Outside Cook County Jail this afternoon, Cassandra Greer Lee says, who supervises the jail operation.
I don't want this agony on anyone because this will haunt me.
The fact that you fucking married a fucking jailbird. These sisters married thugs and shit. That's the thing, sister. You married a thug. That nigga was in jail. Unfortunately, I'm sorry he died of corona. But shit, sister, you acting like you all fucking. She acting like it's the system and shit. What your husband was doing in jail, sister? You gonna tell us that?
For the rest of my life.